Thanks, Bruce. I'm back here right now backstage. I'll be interviewing the fighters as they come out of the octagon.
So I looked around, I couldn't find the full clip, but this is it. This is Joe Rogan's first interview for UFC, and Joe Rogan is an absolute legend. But you guys can see he's so young in this, and I think this was 6 years or something into MMA or something, and then Joe Rogan came. But yeah, Joe Rogan now is well known. You can't see UFC without Joe Rogan. You can't talk about UFC without Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan means so much to UFC. Joe Rogan and Dana White, they're like brothers. A lot of people think they're each other because there's like interviews where Joe Rogan talks about how people think he's Dana White, and there's interviews of Dana White saying that people think he's Joe Rogan. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of Joe Rogan? Do you guys think he's a good commentator? And not only that, his post-fight interviews are amazing as well. I just can't see UFC without Joe Rogan. I can't see UFC without Joe Rogan and Dana White. Both of them have done so much for UFC. And not only that, Joe Rogan has a big podcast, so he doesn't really need the UFC, but he loves UFC and he knows so much about UFC.